Hi, so today we're going to be looking at recording the fourth exercise in our journals. And if we look at the first bullet point, it tells us that we are going to draw up the cash receipts journal. So we know automatically that the business will be receiving money. That's what we're looking out for. There are different ways in which the business can receive money. We can receive money because the owner is investing money in the business, which would be capital. We can receive money because we have provided a service. So whenever we see services rendered or the fact that we've provided a service, we know that that is current income. And then we could also rent out property, and that would be rent income. So we're going to start off with our very first bullet point, and it indicates to us the name of the company. So we are looking at Subtle Electricians. So we go to our workbook, and we're going to be working on page 29, exercise 4, and we fill in the name of the company, Subtle Electricians. January is the first month in the year, so that will make it CRJ 1. We look at our columns. We are providing analysis columns 4. Analysis of receipts, bank, current income, and sundry. And we have a look. Analysis of receipts, bank, current income, and sundry. So the columns have been filled in for us. Then go to our first transaction. Miss Subtle won 800,000 in a lotto competition. She decided to invest 75% or 3/4 of her winnings in a new business venture. Receipt 001 was issued. So we can automatically fill in under doc number 001 on day 1 who is given the business the money, or that's Ms. Subtle. We then need to work out how much money she has invested in the business. So we're going to do a little calculation. If we just do it on the side, we're going to work out 800,000 times 75%, so 0.75, or times 75 divided by 100, and that will give us, on your calculator you can work it out, 600,000. That's how much has gone into the business. So we're going to record 600,000. Have a look. Do we receive any more money on day 1? No, we don't. So at the end of the day, we total up the money in our column. So at this point, you get out your ruler and we underline the value in analysis of receipts. So at the end of that day, we're going to underline. We then deposit all the money we received on day 1 into the business's bank account. What do we call it when the owner invests money in the business? Hopefully you've worked it out. It's capital. That column doesn't say capital, so we go to sundry accounts. It's 600,000, and we are recording that as capital. We then move on to the next day. We don't fill in 002. Remember with the cash receipts journal, it could be a receipt or it could be the cash register roll, CRR. So we need to check what is coming up next. Subtle Electricians rewired 3 houses and charged 7,500 each. We are an electrical company. We are rewiring their house, so we are providing a service. So we want to work out 7,500 times 3, and you can do that on your calculator. And you should get 22,500. Okay, so we're going to record that. It's day 7. So on day 7, we provided a service. Whenever we've provided a service, unless they tell us a receipt number, it is going to be cash register roll. We write services rendered. How much was 22,500 Check, do we receive more money on day 7? So we have a look. No, that's the only transaction for day 7. So it's the end of the day. We add up all the money we receive with our ruler. We underline the value under analysis of receipts, the last value on that day. We add up all the money we received on day 7 and we deposit it into our bank account. What is that money for? What is services rendered called in accounting? Current income. So we record that under current income. Then move on to the very next transaction. Day 11, cash received for services rendered, 12,200. Services rendered is our keyword. It tells us that we've received money by providing a service. So we have a look under doc number. It's going to be CRR. It's happening on day 11. Whenever we provide a service, it's services rendered. How much money did we get? They tell us it was 12,200. Do we receive any more money on day 11 in this exercise? No, we don't. So we're going to get out our ruler and our pen and we can underline analysis of receipts. At the end of that day, we deposit the total amount that we received on day 11 into our bank account. What do we call services rendered in accounting? Current income. And we go to our very last transaction. On day 29, Subtle Electricians was called out for an emergency. Lisa Smith was charged 3,000 Rand for the emergency call out. It's electrical business. We're providing a service. So we recorded cash register roll on day 29. Services rendered 3,000 Rand. Do we receive any more money on day 29? No, so it's the end of the day. Get out your ruler. We total underneath the last amount that we received on the day. You add all the money we received on day 29 up and we deposit it into our bank account. Services rendered is current income in accounting. Now it's the end. We haven't received any more money. It's the end of the month. So we get out our ruler and we're going to add up from bank all the way to sundry. Notice when I'm totaling, there is no line over here. That line is only recorded at the end of each day when I'm adding up all the money that I received and depositing it into my bank account. I'm only going to total bank, so there's a line above, a line below. Current income, line above, line below, and sundry, line above, line below. So, you're getting out your calculator, and we're going to add up 600,000 plus 22,500 plus 12,200 plus 3,000. And we get 637,700. We add up the values in current income, 22,500 plus 12,200 plus 3,000, and we get 37,700. We add up all the money in sundry. There's only one amount, so 600,000. And if we said all the other columns added together will give us bank. Okay?